Walmart, Dick's. Dick's, Walmart. Walmart, Dick's. What do the two have in common? Well, apparently Walmart has decided to be like Dick's. Well, maybe not wholeheartedly. Walmart decided not to sell handguns and ammunition. That's kind of crazy. Walmart, Dick's. Dick's, Walmart. Yeah, so what happened to Dick's Sporting Goods when they decided to quit selling firearms? Their sales plummeted. One thing these businesses need to keep in mind, Walmart especially. Walmart came in with a storm. Walmart came in and they fucked the little guy, right? They have buying power. They can buy 9 million widgets. They get a better price than the little guy that buys 25 widgets, right? So, here we go. Now, Walmart has decided not to sell. The article I read said handguns and firearms. Is their sales going to plummet? Possibly, quite possibly. Here's the deal, folks. Here's the deal. Here's how I see it. I'm just some Joe Blow. I just work for a living. And I don't fucking mean nothing, but here's how I see it. The people who are out there spending the money, the working folk, the red-blooded Americans, aren't gonna take kindly to the stance that Walmart has taken. Dick's learned this. Dick's don't give a shit. They've sold their soul. Walmart sold their soul many years ago. Corporate America, their main goal, take out as many people as they can. Take their business. Jack the prices up once they're all gone. Not a fan of Walmart. I'm not. I very rarely go there. If I have to go there, I cringe the whole time and I get sweat dripping down my balls. I do not like Walmart. I do not like what they stand for. I do not like what they've done to small business. I live in an area where small business can't hardly thrive because rent is so high. Why is rent so high? Because you have people like Walmart that come in and buy up the big buildings, pay the big prices. How's a little guy supposed to survive? Hey, Rob. Hey, buddy. Saddle Sore Ranch. If you haven't been there, you got to go there. It's an adventure. I can't wait till it cools down a little bit. We're going to go on a camping trip. Got the van. Kind of got sidetracked here on my talk, but I got to say this. I got the van, the Harley. It's time to go to Saddle Sore Ranch here pretty soon. It cools down a little bit. No air in that bitch, so we got to wait till it cools down. So back to my talk. So it kind of chaps my ass, and it's like, it's not because I don't give a shit. I don't care about Walmart. I really don't. I don't give two shits what they do. The thing that chaps my ass is that they have sucked in the American public to spend their money there, and then they pull a stunt like this. Now, it's their business, right? It's their business. They can do what they want. They can sell what they want. They don't have to sell what they don't want. But the way I see it, and the way that I think many red-blooded Americans are going to see it, is that they're turning their backs on those who made them rich. For those who don't spend a fucking dime because they don't even have a job. Kind of weird, I know. And I'm on kind of a rant tonight. But I wanted to voice my opinion on it. And that's my opinion. And yes, I have an opinion, and I'll have an opinion. And take it or leave it. I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass. It's going to be here. It'll be here posted. Unless Kuckerberg decides to not let anybody see my video, which has happened. I can't even get on my page. Here's another rant, since we're on this. I can't even get on my Helmet Talk page. I cannot post on my Helmet Talk page as me. I can post as a guest in the guest section. Why? I don't know. I don't know what I've done, what I've said there, but they've got me locked out of that thing. I still show as the administrator on the page, but I have no control over the page. I can't edit. I can't do anything on my page. My Helmet Talk. That's why my Helmet Talk has been so silent lately, and I've been posting on this page. They sold out. Jacob, I won't buy from that Global Homo Walmart. I second you. I won't say I won't, because I do occasionally when I can't get what I need and I have to go there to get it. I don't like what they do. I don't like how they've done all the small businesses. I am for small business. I am for the small guy being able to make a living. And Walmart has come in and made that pretty much impossible in most areas. Small guy can't make it anymore. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Just this past week, I think it happened a couple weeks ago, but I just seen a post just this past week about a small Mexican restaurant in Mesquite, Nevada. Very good place. Excellent burritos. I think it's called Alberto's or Alfredo's. Had to close their doors because they can't afford to rent. Let me thumb through these. They have good sales in the deli. Yeah, but they quit selling guns, so the deli sales are going to go to hell, because those who have the money to spend it probably aren't going to go there much anymore. And it's the principle of the whole thing. Here's what I don't get. Help me out, somebody. Somebody help me out here. So you have these mass shootings, and I'm not even going to go there. That's a whole different talk. Why do we have these mass shootings? That's the whole different talk. Walmart stopping the sales of ammunition and handguns. Is that going to stop these mass shootings? It's not. All it means to me, I don't know what it means to you, but all it means to me is that Walmart sold their soul to the devil, to the global nationalists, the globalists that want to take over our country. Mark my words. Write them down, copy them, record them. There's going to come a day when the only place you can buy a gun is from a small place. All these big places are going to sell out. Sad for America. Money. Pretty sad how money is such a driving factor. Look at the politicians that have been in office, that went in a nobody, a broke, left office, multi-millionaires, billionaires. Why? They sold out. They sold their soul to the devil. They sold out. Eddie Grady, good evening, my buddy, my friend. You'll be here next month. Makes a point. They're going to get their guns, legal or not. The guns that they have, the guns that they're using, aren't legal anyway. Making it so the general public can't buy a firearm isn't gonna stop the problem. These poor people can't get, well, they can. They don't care. They don't care. They sold out. It's all about the money. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They care about their money. You know why the rich keep getting richer? Because they have the money to get richer. You know why the politicians keep getting richer? Because they sell out you and me to get their fortune. Rich people get richer because they invest their money. They have the money to invest. They get richer. The politicians, I'm going to repeat it. The politicians get richer because they sell you and me down the river. That's my rant. That's my rant tonight. What we got going here? Here we go. I'm adding Sean Jovi to my video here. He wants to come on. Well, let's take some dialogue. I got a lot here. Let me go through some of this. Stock up on ammo now before the Democrats get their way. And yeah, we've been there. We've been there, Eddie. They've put restrictions there. You couldn't get ammo and so on and so forth. They've already done all that. It could get worse, yes. A total ban, yeah, it could. Here's the way I see it, though. There's enough patriotic Americans that we're not going to let a whole lot happen. I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough deal. It really is. Hey, brother Jordan, how you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a long time. It's good to see you on there. I haven't done a lot of these. I've kind of taken a reprieve, but I saw this Walmart thing and it was just like Walmart and Dick's. Dick's and Walmart. Walmart Dick's. What do they have in common? Oh, they sold out. They sold out to the globalists. Our topic tonight is Walmart and Dick's not selling firearms anymore. That's the topic. And I don't know. I pretty much viewed my views on it. I think it's a bunch of BS. It's their business. It is, and they can run their business how they want. I'm not trying to say that they have to run it a certain way. The thing that gets me about it is the principle, and it's that people sell out for money. Yeah, not selling ammunition and firearms anymore. Walmart. Dick's quit selling firearms totally. Walmart says no handguns and no ammo. So, I don't know. Let's try to bring Sean Jovi on again. Get a young person's version here, if he can come on. It ain't coming. It ain't working for some reason tonight. I don't know why. But anyway, so yeah, that's just it. I was kind of having a rant about it because all these big corporations, these big money people, they're all selling out, and it's like I've never been a fan of Walmart anyway because of what they've done to the small business. I am pro small business, pro the family business, pro, you know, these corporations. Jesus, man, they rule. They do. It's because they got the money to do that. But what about the little guy? What about the mom and pop that wants to make a living? You know, they don't want to get rich. They just want to make a living. They just want to feed their family. They just want to be able to put their kids in school, pay their bills, give you good service, give you good food. Shit. You go to any mom and pop and order, say you got a family of five and you order five different items off the menu, pancakes, and one orders French toast, and one orders biscuits and gravy, and one orders chicken fried steak, and one orders steak and eggs. So you got five different orders. When you get your order from the mom and pop, you get what you ordered, right? If you ordered steak and eggs, they don't bring you biscuits and gravy and say, here you go. They bring you your steak and eggs. Go to one of these big franchise deals. I'm not going to name any. I already did a video on that. Go there and order five different things. You better check your bag before you drive off. Twice in the very recent months, my order has been screwed up and somebody was going to go without their food had I not checked and got out, went in. Oh, you know. I'm just reading here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, yeah. That's what the gist of this whole thing, Jordan, is I don't get it either. You know, the mom and pops, they care, they have customer service, they bend over backwards. And then you got all these franchises, corporations, big, you know, the Walmarts of the world and whatnot. They don't give two shits about you. They took away all the checkers and they expect you to check yourself out. Smith's grocery store, they expect you to check yourself out. I refuse to do it. I won't do it. I've done videos about that. There are people that want a job, that need a job, that can do those jobs and check you out. Corporate America wants to put those people out of work and have you and I do their job for free. They're gonna charge. But you save money. The fuck you do. You don't save a dime by checking yourself out. Next time, try this. Go there, buy a gallon of milk, a pound of bacon, and a dozen eggs. Go to the lady that checks you out. Wait 20, 30, whatever minutes you got to wait to get checked out because the line's going to be long because a lot of people won't do it themselves. Get your receipt. Go out, put that shit in the car, go back in, get a gallon of milk, a dozen eggs, and a pound of bacon, and go check yourself out. Get the receipt, go out, get in your car, compare them, make a Facebook post about it, whatever. The price is going to be the same. You didn't save a goddamn dime by checking yourself out. It's the same price. You don't get a discount. Do you get a paycheck at the end of the month? Hell no, you don't get a paycheck at the end of the month. Either does that lady, that guy, that girl, that boy that was the checker that you put out of work by checking yourself out. I won't do it. Jordan, I won't do it either, buddy. I will not. And it pisses me off when I go into Smith's and they're like, here, come over here. Come over here and check yourself out. No, I don't want to check myself out. I'll go over here and I'll wait I'll wait 2 hours if I got to wait 2 hours so that that lady that's back there running that cash register will have a job tomorrow. She wants to work. I have a job. I don't want your fucking job checking people out. I got a job. I'm going to spend my money in your grocery store, and I'm going to let that lady check me out so that she can go home and feed her kids. Same as I'm going home and feeding mine with the groceries I just bought. She needs a paycheck. He needs a paycheck. Whomever it might be, him, her, it don't matter. I don't give a shit. That person needs a job. I won't check myself out. I kind of got off topic here. It was all about Walmart and guns, and we kind of I kind of went haywire because I'm just passionate about a few things in life. And the little guy is one of my main passions because I'm a little guy. I got my little store. I got my little things I do. And I have good customers, and I appreciate each and every one of them every time. And I bend over backwards for my customers. You go to one of these big places that I just talked about, they don't give a shit about you. They don't care if you shop there or not. They don't need you. If I say, oh my God, I ain't going to Smith's, I ain't going to Walmart, my $100 a month isn't going to hurt their financials one freaking bit. They'll never miss it. In the percentage world, the end of the month, their financials are not going to miss my whatever it might be, $60 a month, $100 a month. They're not even going to see it. If we all did it, yeah, they'd see it. They'd see it. But just because I get mad and don't go, they don't care two shits. They don't care. It's not going to hurt them. It will not hurt them one bit in the big scheme of things. So, now that I've kind of vented and ranted and everything, give me just a minute. Let me go through. I've got a lot of comments here tonight. We've certainly hit a good topic. Let me go through here and look at some of these and see what we got going on here. Bear with me. Oh, cool. Rob's looking for a van too. Man, I love it. I haven't been camping in it yet, but it's set up. It's not really a camper van, but it has a bed and stuff, so it'll kind of be like tent camping. But I'm looking so forward to just having a place to get out of the weather and have an actual foam bed instead of a dirt hard floor. I'm getting to the age where it's not so fun to sleep on the ground. I'll do it. I'll do anything. I just rode 1,000 miles last weekend because I was bored. I'll do anything within reason. Great salsa in the deli. Yeah, they do. They do. But I ain't buying their salsa. We already addressed the bad guys getting their guns, money. Jordan made a comment. We live in a whole different world, and that is so right. It's a whole different world from my day, and even Jordan is a younger generation, and from the time he grew up till now, he even recognizes that it's a whole different world. It's hard to how do I word this? It's hard to expect things to be like they were back then because back then is not here anymore. What he said, you can't do the things that we used to do because that world no longer exists. We live in a different world. Everything's different. So what was acceptable then is not acceptable now. I watched a movie one time called That Was Then, This Is Now. I think it was a Robert Downey Jr. movie, but and it was about drugs and shit. But still, that was then, this is now. We can't operate like we did then because it's not acceptable today. And it really sucks because if you go back, and I'm way off topic and whatnot, but I'm on a kind of on a roll, so I'm going to go with it. But if you go back and look at those days, we didn't have the problems that we have today. Yeah, that world no longer exists. You're goddamn right it don't exist. We did not have school shootings. We did not have mass shootings. We did not have the problems. We did not have the world problems that we have today. What in the hell has changed in the last 30 years? Let's go 20, 30 years. Or for Jordan, 20 years, 15 years. What has changed? Because back in my day, and I hate to do this, but there's points to be made. We did not have cops in our schools. We did not need cops in our schools. Every pickup truck in the parking lot, probably, I won't say every, most pickup trucks in the parking lot probably had a rifle hanging in the back window. Both windows were down, unlocked, open, rifle hanging in the back window. Nobody bothered it. You got out of school, you went out there, your rifle was still hanging, whether it be a 30-30 brush gun, maybe it was a 22 long rifle, maybe it was a 223 varmint gun or 243 varmint gun, whatever. Maybe it was a shotgun, maybe it was a grouse gun, maybe you were going sage chicken hunting. We did all that shit back in those days. Those guns never made the way into the school and shot people. Those guns did not hurt nobody ever. Those guns were always still in the truck when you come out of school and you jumped in, everybody pile in, you take off and hit the back roads. Man, we grew up in Wyoming. We had back roads forever. You jump on a back road and go out there and we'd go shoot jackrabbits or whatever, That's what we did. And today you got PETA and all these, oh my God, it's fucking horrible. It wasn't horrible. We weren't shooting people up. We weren't killing people. We weren't having mass shootings. We didn't have cops in our schools. Life was great. We didn't run home and jump on our Xbox. What the hell was an Xbox? I didn't even know. I had a friend that had an Atari once. I got to play, what the hell was that little guy that ran and jumped and grabbed a fucking string and swung across the thing? I played that once or twice at his house. I didn't have none of that stuff. We didn't get none of that. Nobody had them. Very, very few people had them. I had a friend that had one, and it was an Atari, and I can't remember the name of the game. It was fun, but those were the days of Pac-Man and all that stuff. You had to go to the arcade to play it, and you went there and you spent 50 cents and you played a couple of times and you left. You went back out, jumped on your bike, and took off. Went and played till it was dark, played outside. That world no longer exists. What happens when the kids get home from school today? Whoops, what did I do? Oh, this thing's weird. The kids get home from school today, man, they jump in there, fire up their Xbox One, $400, $500, $600 consoles, and jump on there with their friends and slap their headsets on, disconnect from the world, disconnect from their families, play their games. I'm going to read this comment. I really like it. It's kind of long. Bear with me, guys. Here we go. Jordan. Mr. Jordan Orr. Met him in Ohio a few years back.
We both worked for the same company. What has changed is self-entitlement. Also, kids not standing up for themselves. Instead of throwing a punch, it's easier to shoot. Also, adults like the children, it's easier to point fingers and not own up to anything. People, I'm going to add in, people will not own their shit. Everything is everybody else's problem. Back to his comment. America's mindset is if it isn't easy, it isn't fair. What made it easy and fair forever was hard fucking work and teaching your kids right and wrong. When it all comes down to it, it's discipline. God, good comment. Thank you for that. So true. Now, since we're kind of going here, in my day, I got to go back there. Sorry, guys. I got to go back there. In my day, you acted out in school. You got your ass bent over in front of everybody and got the boat oar or a 2x4 with holes drilled in it. I can't think of all of them. I mean, one of our teachers had a boat oar. It was an oar, and they cut it off to like a 2-foot handle. He'd swing that thing. You'd take you off your feet up onto your tippy toes, about knock you over on your head. 2x4 with holes in it. Was that inhumane? No. You people today are pussies for the most part. Oh my God, don't touch my kid. Don't. Oh, blah, blah. Yeah, your kid's the one shooting people up because he has no discipline. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Jordan Orr, thank you. Discipline. We all got it. We had to have it. We had to have discipline. You have to have discipline. Everybody needs discipline. We have it no more because society has taken it out of the school, the home, hell, the jails. Jesus Christ, jails are kinder, friendlier, gentler. Who gives a shit? You're in jail, dude. We've taken it away. Society has taken it away. Society has let us get where we are. We've let it. We the people, we have let it get to where it is. And it's crazy. I don't know how. I I don't know how we've gone from there to here, but man, it is such a mess. Such a mess. Let the schools paddle your kid's ass. If he acts up in school, let him paddle him. He won't act up again. Trust me. I know. I've taken paddles. I was a little shithead. I was a little bastard. I was a bad kid. I was not a positive role model when I was a kid. I was terrible. I got my butt paddled. I left school. I got paddled. I went to the principal. I got paddled. We went and rode snow machines and didn't go to school. We got paddled. Eventually, it sank in. Hey, if you act up, there's a consequence. It's a negative consequence. You're going to get a paddle. Did I once ever think that did I ever once think to call the cops because I got a paddle in school? Hell no. I didn't want to go home and tell my parents because then I'd get it again. Because I was stupid enough to get a paddle in school. Because I was stupid enough to do the stupid shit that I did to get the paddle. Then you go home and you get another one. And then you're grounded. Now I can't go out and play for whatever days, a week. Because I'm grounded. Discipline. Oh, excellent choice of words, Jordan. Perfect. Discipline. We're lacking it. Way bad. Kids run amok. Kids do what they want. Kids rule the roost anymore. And it is just a sad state of affairs. When a kid can call the police because the parent. Now, I'm not an advocate for child abuse. There's a difference between abusing a child and disciplining a child. I got to get that straight. But when a kid can call the cops on a parent for paddling their ass because they was being a little jackwagon at school or a jackwagon at home, call the police and the parent be punished for disciplining little Johnny, the little shithead, it's a bad day. That's where we lost it. That's where we lost control. And I mean control in a good way, not in a controlling bad way. There's got to be control, and it's gone. It's gone. The kids rule the roost. They run amok. They do what they want. There is no consequence. And, folks, that's what I think's wrong with America today. Let's read what Eddie has to say here. Eddie's a good source of information as well. Eddie, I met in Texas, working the oil fields in Texas. Eddie sells cars. I was looking at possibly doing some flatbed work, and I went looking at vehicles, and oh my gosh, I ran across Eddie Grady, the salesman. Guess what? Eddie rides motorcycles. Guess what? We had in common motorcycles. Still friends today. He'll be here next month. He's coming out here. Gonna take him riding in the Red Rocks. So here's what Eddie has to say. General economy is a source also. Think about it. Back when we were young, Dad worked and Mom was at home raising the kids. Nowadays, Mom and Dad both work and leave kids home alone to do what they want. Latchkey kids. Exactly. I couldn't tell you a day that I ever saw my mom work. She was at home raising kids. Dad worked. Sad thing about society is, as well as all these other things we're talking about, is society has made it so that one person incomes, you can't live on a one person income anymore. It takes both people working. Guess what? That took Mom out of the home. Now the kids are the mom and dad. Mom and dad's at work. Kids come home from school. They have no, you don't have to worry about discipline. There is none. Mom and dad are gone. We, society, we the people, have let all this happen. It's crazy. Because we can sit here and armchair quarterback, talk about it, whatever. What are we doing to change it? Well, there's a lot of people that work on changing things. Disciplining Jordan Orr. Disciplining your child will make them a better person. If you do it right, they will thank you when they are. Oops, where did they go? When they are older. Hence the problem with the world we live in. The undisciplined children coming up are the people corporations are listening to. Also the ones raising the kids, giving them tablets and making them happy. Once they are unhappy, they react in anger. Hence the social media and internet leads them to being unsociable, which leads to shootings. The internet, to go kind of along with what Jordan was saying there, the internet, I remember, I'm going to go there again. When I was younger, we didn't have that. We didn't. I didn't even have a computer. I didn't know what the hell. I didn't know how to use a computer. We certainly didn't have phones. We didn't have internet. I remember when I was about to graduate that we got a computer lab, and it had one big computer in our school. It was a huge computer. It took up like a room, and there was a select few students that got selected to go to computer lab. We didn't have that when I went to school. I never got to go to computer lab. I took my typing. I had to have a half a credit, which is a half a year. I had to go to a half a year of typing on a typewriter where you went chunk, 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 chunk. They were electric, but they were like, it was old school bullshit, you know. We had to type 40 words a minute to get out of the class, right? We got there, we did it, but we didn't have computers to type on. We typed on an old type. It was a typewriter. The thing went ching and turned and stamped the thing every time you pounded the key, you know. We didn't have that stuff. We didn't grow up with it. So when the internet started coming about, I can remember my first dial up. Oh man, I was so cool. I thought I was in heaven. We got to get on the internet and you could research stuff and look up encyclopedias. And, you know, it was a lot different than it is today. There was a lot less to do on there. And it was expensive, and you had dial up and it'd go trying to connect and shit, you know. That stuff's real. I lived through that. That stuff's real. And then you would get on there and you would click on a page and you would sit there and wait. You'd go brew a pot of coffee, come back, drink your first cup, go back, fill up your second cup, and come back, and your page would be up. You'd look at it, you'd scroll down. If you clicked on a link, you might as well go get another cup of coffee. If you smoke, go out and smoke. Go out, chase the dog, throw the ball, talk to the neighbor, walk across the street, talk to the other neighbor, come back in, your page might be loaded up. It was horrible, horrible compared to what we have today. You would not be doing what we're doing today. We didn't do this then. You know, this has all come about later. So it was a neat thing, and you used it for research and stuff. Totally different than today. Totally different. Yeah. Not even sure why I went there, but because of this whole unsociable. So we had to be sociable. We had to go talk to people, and you always talk to your neighbors. The funny thing about today, the funny thing, and this is crazy, where this thing has gone. You know, you guys, thanks for staying with me and bearing with me on all this, you guys, and thanks for your input. Those of you who have inputted, Eddie, uh, Jordan. God, I got so many comments. I don't like naming people because then I leave somebody out. But I appreciate everybody that has commented in here. I'm on my phone, so my comments are real small. I was gonna get out the studio and do a studio thing tonight, but I'm kind of half here and half there. I'm moving from downstairs upstairs and blah 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 blah. And I just didn't go fire up my computer. So here I am on the phone, crashed half on the couch, laid out, and all comfy. But I got on here to talk about the Walmart thing, and the only reason, because I don't care. I don't buy my shit from Walmart anyway. I never have, and I won't. I'm not a Walmart fan. It's just the principle. It's just another big corporation that's sold out to the globalists, you know, and it just that pisses me off because we the American people, we the American workers, the working people made Walmart what Walmart is today because we're the ones that spend money there. If nobody spends money there, they can't grow and achieve the goals and reach the heights that they have reached, right? So anyway, it's neither here nor there. That's kind of gone. We're all off on this other stuff now, and it's a much better topic anyway, because Walmart not selling guns isn't going to stop nothing. It's not. You cannot do not walk into a Walmart wearing a gun. They put out a corporate whatever. It's not going to be tolerated. They've banned us. They'll, I guess, call law on you. I don't know what they'll do, but All it does is makes them a target. It doesn't make, they're going to go hide in their office. It's going to make you and me. Well, it won't make me. It probably won't make most of you guys on here, but it'll make the American public people a target. That's what it'll do. Because gun-free zones, oh yeah, we go in there and we will meet less resistance. Go back to the Wild West. Go back to the Wild West. I'll tell you, I gotta go here. Give me, just bear with me for a minute. Let me go off on this tangent. So we took off Saturday morning. I woke up and I decided I'm going to Durango, Colorado, the Four Corners motorcycle rally. Never been there. Always been a bucket list item. Thought I would never see it. Decided to go. So long story short, went to Colorado. Long 9-hour day on in the saddle on the Harley. Went to Colorado. Got there. Oh my gosh. Stopped in Cortez, Colorado. People walking around with guns on their side. Not cops, just people. Get to Durango, Colorado. Run into several people wearing guns. Open carry. That's not counting all the concealed carriers. Open carry. Oh God, loved it. So many people freak out and get so uncomfortable with that. Holy fuck, you're not going to be any safer. You're not going to be any safer than with a sane person carrying a gun. You think some stupid bastard sees that shit, they're going to open up fire on everybody? Hell no. Because they know you're going to turn around and shoot them. Jordan, I hate to say this, but it's a shame our ancestors fought and died for no reason. That's about it today because things are so messed up. But back to my comment, back to the Colorado. It was Colorado. I have not been a fan of some of the decisions that the state of Colorado has made recently, but it was so welcoming and so relaxing to go into Colorado and see the amount of citizens walking around open carrying handguns. You're not going to have a major problem there. You're not, you know. We need to go back to that. As I see it, from what I've witnessed over my 50 whatever years of life on this earth, if we went back to the old West where everybody was packing today we wouldn't be packing 6 guns. We pack SIGs and Glocks, and we can shoot more than 6 nowadays. So if we went back to the days, I was going to say the days of the 6 gun, but if we went back to the days of everybody packing a sidearm, we would not have these problems. People would think twice before they did stupid shit. It wouldn't be fun for them. Now, with that thought said, and this is long-winded tonight. Sorry, guys, but I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but these shootings, if you look at history and go back in time and just go back to the 80s, 70s, and 80s, that's not that far. Everybody here, for the most part, was alive during that time. Go back to those days, think about how things were. Look at the progression of how things have unfolded and formatted and how things have formulated and taken place. And it's like, why do we have these mass shootings today? Why every time that one happens do we start seeing we got to take guns, we got to get the guns, we got to take the guns, we got to do this, we got to We need more gun control. We need more legislation. We need more. The fuck? We do not. We do not. We don't. We need to enforce the laws we have. There's plenty there. There's more than plenty there. The guns used. Nobody walked into Walmart and bought a handgun and then turned around and bought 600 rounds of ammo while they were there buying their handgun or their rifle, any gun at Walmart, and turned around and then shot everybody in Walmart and started shooting people up. No, seriously. Those who do those things don't go buy their gun at Walmart. They're going to get them anyway. Some are probably legal to have them when they do that. Some probably aren't. But none of them walked in, bought the gun, turned around, and shot everybody. Went through the Brady checks. When you go buy a gun, the government is so far up your ass already. We don't need more. We need to enforce what we have, and we need to leave the American public alone. You want to stop all this shit? Go back to the Wild West. I already said it. Go back to the Wild West. Put a gun on everybody's hip. This shit will stop. They want to take our guns, then they got us. You want to be part of the UN? You want to be part of the globalist one world government bullshit? You want to be dictated? Ruled? We won't be, as long as we can defend ourselves. You can't defend yourself? Kiss your ass goodbye. Kiss your freedom goodbye. Like I said, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but go back, like I said, look at everything, listen to the things. Every time. It's not, has nothing to do with the mass shootings. It's getting the guns away from the American public. It saddens me, breaks my heart to think that people would go to the extreme and go to the extent of harming innocent people to try to push an evil agenda against the American people. Sad. Sad, sad. Those are my thoughts on it. That's what I think about it. That's why I think a lot of this. But anyway. Jordan. People want to be relevant. Discipline could have made them relevant and made them happy. Probably could have landed them a job because they had the right mindset. So since they failed, and I hate to say their parents also failed, it's an easy way of living. They're relevant. And now these things happen. It's crazy. Crazy where we're at. And this all I guess it all kind of tied in. I kind of got off on a big tangent. I planned on getting on here for a few minutes, not an hour. I don't know how long we've been here, but we've been here a minute. I needed to take a break, and I sat down. I was gonna make a video, and here we are. And I just reading these damn Facebook things and this Walmart and all that. And man, thank you guys. Thank you all for joining this uh, talk, podcast, whatever we want to call it. Appreciate you guys' input for sure. I think no. Good job, Jordan. I think this thing went in a good direction. Um, I look forward to doing many more of these, and the input helps. If I'm just sitting here talking by myself, I only have so much to say. But when I get input from you guys, it is awesome. I love the input. Thank you so much, because we can get a lot more accomplished with different views than just my own. Everybody has their own views. Everybody can add. Everybody can contribute, and I appreciate it so much. But I think this was a good. I think this went in a good way tonight, and it all tied in anyway. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get this closed out. I'm gonna get ready and go to bed, so you guys can too. Again, I appreciate you joining me. Food for thought. Everything we talked about in here tonight, real world shit. We're all living it. We're all living it. Our kids are gonna live it. Uh, I worry for my kids. I'm more worried for my grandkids. You too, John. Yeah, I know. Eddie, thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Jordan, all you guys, everybody that came on. I can't keep track of everybody. It's going too fast, and it's weird. It just gives me a little teeny window. But Nate, um, golly, I had so many people on here tonight. Angie, Teal, Johnny Pence. Thank you guys. Have a good night. God bless America. Peace.